Could Meghan Markle actually lose her meal ticket if Donald Trump becomes president again? It's not looking good for her, that's for sure. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we, because it's not looking good for Megsy at all. She could lose her meal ticket, i.e. Prince Harry, if Donald Trump becomes president again, saying that he won't get special privileges if he actually lied on his visa about past illicit substance use. And so Donald Trump has suggested that Hazza may be deported from America if he has been found to falsify information on his visa form. Now, it's important to note here that Hazza's team have turned around and said he put everything on that form. Time will tell indeed. But Donald Trump spoke with TV presenter Nigel Farage on GB News, where he suggested that the royal would not get special privileges if he actually lied about his illicit substance use on the visa application. So during the interview, Farage asked Trump if Hazza should enjoy special privileges should it come to light that he didn't tell the truth. And so Trump responds saying, we'll have to see if they know something about the illicit substances, and if he lied, they'll have to take appropriate action. Farage then asks appropriate action, which might mean not staying in America. And then Trump replies, oh, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. You just have to tell me. You would have thought they would have known this a long time ago. Oh, yes. Now, previously, and I did report on this as well a couple of weeks ago, Trump actually turned around and said, I would not protect Hazza whatsoever during this whole battle in terms of his visa application and whether or not he should legally stay in the US or not, depending on what he put on the visa application, right? And he told the Sunday Express, I wouldn't protect him. He betrayed the Queen. That's unforgivable. He would be on his own if it was down to me. I think they've been too gracious to him after what he has done. And this is the thing, right? It's looking ever more perilous for Megsy losing her meal ticket, i.e. Prince Hazza, because in the last hearing, the judge has demanded Biden's Department of Homeland Security must hand over Prince Hazza's immigration papers so he can decide whether to actually release them publicly. And so Judge Nichols told the Department of Homeland Security, we'll call him now the DHS, that its arguments were insufficiently detailed for him to make a decision. So he asked the DHS to give them declarations explaining the particular harm that would arise from the disclosure of Hazza's visa application. So, in an order filed to the court in Washington, Judge Nichols stated that the Freedom of Information Law authorized him to review declarations and/or contested records in camera, and doing so would help him to determine whether any exemptions preventing the documents from being made public apply. Such a review is appropriate when agency affidavits are insufficiently detailed to permit meaningful review of exemption claims, when the number of withheld documents is relatively small, and when the dispute turns on the contents of the withheld documents and not the parties' interpretations of those documents. Judge Nichols also said, having reviewed the parties' written submissions and heard oral arguments on the motions, the court concludes that an in-camera review is necessary to determine whether the records in dispute come within the scope of the claimed exemptions. In other words, from what I'm taking there, the DHS tried to make the argument, but in a very vague way, to not try and give so much information away to win the case. And the judge is like, oh, no. I need to see the document now. You're being a bit too vague here, guys. I need to see the application so I can determine whether we should release it to the Heritage Foundation or not. You're not getting away with the vague arguments that you're making in court. So Judge Nichols gave the DHS until March the 21st, i.e. today, to submit declarations that detail the records it's withholding and the particular harm that would arise from public disclosure of them. The review was to be conducted in camera, meaning it would be done by the judge in private. However, I said the review was to be conducted in camera because Yeah, a couple of days ago, the DHS asked for a delay, asked for an extension for handing over details of Hazard's immigration papers to the judge because searching for them has taken longer than expected. Oh, it's like, oh, judge, I'm sorry we can't do our homework. Our dog ate our homework. What the hell is this? And so the DHS says it needs an extra 2 weeks to hunt down Hazard's immigration records as a federal judge weighs whether or not they should be made public. Now, they've already had more than 2 weeks, okay, to hunt these records down. And we're talking about Prince Hazard here, the son of the King of the United Kingdom, right, and Commonwealth and all that lot, right? Let's put it this way. You would think that that document would be, like, preciously, like, taken care of, taken after, like, looked after. Like, I'm even just tripping over my words here because the incredulousness, the ridiculousness of them turning around and saying, yeah, we need an extra 2 weeks to try and find them. Whoops. What? Should be able to find them straight away. We're in the 21st century here. All you need to do is just type on computer, put in Prince Hazard's immigration visa application, and it should pop up, right? Clearly not. So the department made its request in a court filing Sunday saying it needed more time to respond to the order to provide more information about why his immigration details should be kept secret. The lawyer said in the filing, defendant has begun the search, but searching for and reviewing the records has taken longer than expected, or longer than anticipated. They also said other government agencies may need to review the documents before they can be handed over to the judge. And this is not looking good as far as I'm concerned because it's like, look, you should be able to produce these records straight away to give to the judge. Why is there a delay again? What the hell is going on? It's as if, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, there's something on that document that they just do not want the judge or the people to know. Yeah. And if it comes out, oh, then Megzy is in a world of trouble and could be losing her meal ticket because if that document is released and it transpires that, yeah, Hazard didn't put everything on there, and yeah, that means that under a Trump administration, if he is president again, yeah, Megzy may have to very well say bye-bye to a meal ticket because he may very well be deported back to the UK if all that transpires. Guys, this situation is getting more nuts and nuts and nuts and nuts and nuts by the second. So with that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about what I've just discussed, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.